Welcome back to the Overboard DM. My name's Cujo, and I go overboard on everything Dungeons & Dragons so that you don't have to. And today I'm going to take a look at the Caverns Deep. I'm going to start off with Encounter 1, which is the Summoning Chamber. And we're going to take a look and break it down so that you know what you're getting and what you can do with it after you use it as the Crucible Chamber. This is going to be a first part of a many-part series. I want to go through each encounter. You're spending a lot of money on Dwarven Forge, so you want to make sure that it's user-friendly. You can use it with other. You can get the most out of it as you can. And with the Crucible Chamber, it's got a lot of LEDs, but it's not as flexible as some of the other kits that are out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down. And if you like this type of thing and want to see more of the series, I'm probably going to do it anyway. But I'm going to probably do it in order, Encounter 1, 2, and 3, all the way up. I know I touched a little bit, and I've shown you guys the forest terrain and the ice terrain. But I want to take it back, go through each one, and see if you were to get into Dwarven Forge, which set should you get. Caverns Deep is great. It's a great Kickstarter that's now in production. It's in the stores. And a lot of people are even getting rid of some of their older stuff to get the new stuff because they like it so much. But what do you buy? And that's why you're here. And let's take it to the table. So here it is, the Summoning Chamber. It comes with some LED features, like this here. Those are bone, I think they're like bone torches. This is a doorway that has a two-sided piece that's got more of a plain cavern look with some mushrooms there, and then a dwarvenite, or you can use that for any kind of ore that could be in your walls. And in their case, they use it as dwarvenite. So, you see, it just sits in there. I've got this sitting down on a terrain tray because my pieces are magnetic, so I can pretty much tip this whole thing. And just the loose pieces like a stalactite or some of these other little pieces here, which I'll show you, they went into some detail, and these can be easily lost. Whoop. This is a bowl with some blood and a dagger. So you get a little piece like that. You get little pieces like this here, which is a heart on a plate. You can't really make that out. And then there's a horn. So, and then there's also a crystal in this set. To scale. I mean, obviously there's plenty of crystals in this set. It's like 3 little crystals. I'm going to set those aside so I don't lose them, because I'm going to be moving a lot of this stuff around so you can get a good look at it. Obviously, like I said, a stalactite you can put anywhere you want. In this set, what you see is what you get here. You don't get the terrain tray. You get all these little extra bits. You get this insert here, which is a pentagram that goes on top of your LED floor tile. And this is also supposed to be like dwarvenite. All the purple rock crystal type features. And when you put that on here, now you've got your pentagram lit up. And now you also have on here in this pentagram some melted candles. Kind of cool. I also believe that this, I forgot, has a dual switch can go the other way with it, and it's yellow. So that's pretty cool. For some reason, you get this little extra bit here. You can go on their website and you can see the breakdown of all the pieces that come with the summoning chamber. This is Encounter 1 of Caverns Deep. What I want to do in this video is, I mean, you can easily go on their website and see this, but I want to show you, if you bought just this, what else can you do with it? You're going to come to find out, not a lot. So this piece, honking piece right here, let me turn this off so I don't waste all my juice. It's a pretty hefty piece, and it's to transition from a lower level to a higher level. If you don't have any other pieces that'll be this high, and it doesn't come with a door. Now I have a lot of Caverns Deep, and I have a lot of Dwarven Forge period, so I've got doors that'll fit into this piece here. So it's very universal as far as that goes. But if you don't have anything else, then this is all you got. That's it, because you're starting off, and this is what you buy to start off with. So basically, you've got just a tall section of floor with some torches on it. So let's set that aside, because now you can see that was a good chunk of your little terrain here. I'm gonna set this little piece here, and we got, this is going to be your main floor piece. Well, it's not going to be, you can't use it as a standard floor. It's either a pentagram or it's a crystal light source magical floor that takes up a lot of floor space. So if you say, well, okay, I just want to use this for something, a different adventure, a different piece of the part of the cavern, this has got to go then. This is a specialty piece. Definitely can't use that, but we're going to try to use this. You've got a lot of awkward pieces like this one here, which it widens out. Everything has a purpose, but as far as usability, you got some trifecta pieces that, there's a piece that can be used separately as a ledge, and you got a piece, and it also hooks into a wall to make another transition, like the opposite transition as this last one. You have little tiny walls with a little half floor. Again, it goes great with trying to blend everything together from going in and out. But by itself, it's not much, is it? So you get a couple of those. Get another one of these. All right. And you get another trifecta piece, which is basically what you would normally see in most of their caverns in the past. A 2x2 square with a wall. But it's also a ledge. If you just wanted to use it as a ledge, and you flip it over, it's dual-sided. So I mean, that's why it's trifecta. It can be used multiple ways, with a wall, without a wall. Flip it over. It's got a magnet in it too. Not as strong on one side versus the other. But anyway, there you go with that. You've got your standard cavern piece. 2x2. You got, let me count them. You get two. One plain and one heavy. You can use this for difficult terrain, or just use it as normal. But you get two of those. But you get two of these, which is really nice. It's basically like, an inside curve, but putting two walls together. I really like this piece, and you're going to get one of these that kind of fills that gap. So again, you don't have a doorway, but you can use it as a doorway, or just a walkway. You don't have any doors in this kit. So let's set. This is also a freestanding wall. So if you just had a floor, you can just set it on the floor, in the middle, anywhere in the room. And yeah, here's your standard wall, which I think that was the only one Yep, that was the only one we had. And then you have this little alcove. Now this alcove is really just a cool little corner, basically. You only have really one square to stand in. You can put one of those little knickknacks in the corner if you want. But other than that, it's just basically a corner. So let's see what we can do. We gotta keep this piece, right? Because what else are you gonna do? You need it. We could try throwing this together like this. These two pieces are a little different, but they're similar. I didn't really show that. They both doing the same purpose, but one is an inside corner and one is actually a doorway. So we'll try to use it to our advantage. Knowing I don't have a lot of floor, let's see, what can I do? Maybe we can do that. We can pop one of those in there. Pop one of these in here. This. I'll try to be fast with it. I just want you to see what it's like to work with what little you have in this kit. You can see that doesn't work. Let's see. Can I do that? Do these? Not sure. Kind of works. You can get away with it. We might not. No. But you can see how it's not fun. You don't have a lot. I can do that. Let's see here. If this goes in there, that ain't gonna happen. I would need another corner. I really got to do something with this. But see, you can't. It's really hard to come off a passageway with standard pieces. I'll let you know that up front. So let's do it like this. And go with this one. Wait a second, where'd it go? I'm going to have to do that. You feeling me? You feeling my pain? Really, I'm struggling here. Alright? So maybe you got to change it all the way up. And this is already similar to exactly the way it came out of the box. You're trying to do something different, but then you find out you really can't. Put these two here. You can definitely go smaller. So now it would be great if I didn't already use one of these squares here. So maybe I can do this. Pop that little one in there. So now I need a square and I need two more, which I got. Let's keep this on camera. And now this isn't quite a complete square if I just use this. And then you can see this isn't working either now that I bumped it out. That would technically go out to here, so that would mess that all up. So let me see, if I move this back in here, this doesn't fit there, but it wants to. What if Dang it, I thought we had something, guys, but it's not wanting to cooperate. So I can't do this because I'm going to have that double space there, unless I just wanted to put a wall. Maybe you do it like that. Kind of weird, right? Not very cool. I'm doing this video so you can feel my pain. You feel what it's like to get this set and then try to do something with it. You're going to need more pieces. You're going to need to, you know what I'm saying? That you're going to need to have something else, another set, another 2 sets. Then the more you get, the more you'll be able to adjust and play around with it. But you can see right here, I'm already frustrated enough to where I don't know what else to do. I can't even interchange this, maybe. And this still need to go there. And that's covering up that. So technically you'd want to move it all the way out. And then let's do this. Let's go one last attempt, guys. Really trying. We always get close. Okay, so I see we don't have enough floor spaces to just kind of fill in gaps. You know, you got this big old floor that took up a lot of the floor space in the middle, but that's really special. That's not going to be in every single room that you go in, so you got to put that aside. You can't use it. And then trying to use specific pieces like this that has a doorway or an passageway doesn't always work either. So if I do that, I can do this. And I'm trying to make the biggest room possible too, guys. So yeah, I can make something really small, probably a lot faster. But trying to use the most from what we got. So then again, I'm stuck with like trying to fill that floor with some kind of a piece there. Okay, I can do this. We can do this. This is not quite gonna cut it. You can see there. Oh, let me move it up a little bit. Got a little gap here. With the little gaps, you can. So let's say you can block that off, or you can say, okay, that's the way they're coming in. Technically, don't look good, but you can throw a whole wall in front of that, but that wouldn't look good. I would just throw a stalactite in front of it. Call it a day. Other than that, I mean, you can see I'm not messing with this anymore. It's very hard. I knew it was going to be hard before I started this, but I hope that you can learn something from this and really choose your sets wisely if you're only going to get one. And if you want this set to be versatile like it's meant to be, you kind of need a lot. And I'm not dogging on Dwarven Forge at all. I love it. I have a ton of it, and I've backed a lot of their Kickstarters, and I'm going to try to do a lot of these videos so that you can be wise on which set to get, and look at what you can possibly do with it. They have a lot of small sets to get you in, to get you started, but if you're only going to get one, you might want to choose the right one for you. There's a lot of starter sets out there that are just more plain, not a lot of intricate pieces like this one here and this one here are huge, beefy, expensive pieces, LEDs, and they take up a lot of space, and they're uniques. You don't want uniques if you're just getting one set, maybe even 2 sets. So this set also came with 2 little blink dogs, They make their own miniatures as well. When you get this set, you do get two little Blink Dog miniatures that I don't have in front of me. But yeah, if you'd like to see more of these videos, you want me to keep going on with this series, this is number 1. Hopefully you can learn something. And this is why I do this. I'm not paid. I'm not getting paid by Dwarven Forge. I have a regular job, and I love Dwarven Forge, and I want people to buy it. I want people to buy the right thing, so that they can expand and maybe buy more and keep the business going and keep our fun game that we all love going, and not get frustrated. Because if I had just this set, I'd already be super frustrated. It's really just one encounter, barely can make another encounter out of it. So with that said, guys, come on over and talk to us at Tabletop Dungeoneers. We're over there talking about everything under the sun, under any kind of hobbies, crafting. I'd like to get into even crafting stuff to add to Dwarven Forge to make it even that much better. But come on over there, Discord group, and till next time, guys. See ya.